What's up, everybody? You're very welcome along to a brand new season here on Anfield Agenda. The first game of the season. The Reds travel the Carrow Road to take on Norwich. And to say I'm buzzing is an absolute understatement, ladies and gentlemen. I've just been over on That's Football, found my way back over here straight away, and delighted to be here. Delighted. I'll go to the starting 11 in a couple of moments' time. We've seen some massive results today in the Premier League already. We've seen United absolutely bitch slap Leeds by 5 goals to 1. Chelsea win 3-0. Everything fairly straightforward and routine so far, but let's hope the same will be for Liverpool. And look, ladies and gentlemen, let me say that this watch along has been brought to you by a brand new sponsor here on the channel. Delighted to say we'll be working with Surfshark moving forward this season as well. Surfshark is an app or a browser extension which allows you to browse the internet anonymously and unlock the world's largest Netflix libraries, including the USA and Japan. It also keeps you entirely anonymous and secure from hackers, particularly on public Wi-Fi if you're in school or if you're at college, things like that, out and about at a cafe, those type of places where you want to use the public Wi-Fi but you want to do it safely. Surfshark secures your data with industry-leading measures using uncrackable encryption and the most secure VPN protocols. It's easy to install and runs off all your devices with a single subscription. And now, here's the good news, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourselves 83, yep, you heard me right, 83% off and an extra 3 months completely free by clicking the link below in the description of the stream or using our code ANFIELDAGENDA at checkout, and that will get you 83% off everything at Surfshark. And trust me, we've been using this product, which is why we're now working with the company. Surfshark is an industry leader. If you're looking for a VPN service, you will do no better, my friends. Right, what have we got, ladies and gentlemen? Love in the background said, Leonard, thank you very much. Let's fricking go. WFM said, Liz with the first super chat of the new season. I'm buzzing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go through the Reds starting 11. Here we go. This is the 11 that Kloppo's decided to go with today. Big Allison, 2027 Allison as I like to call him, is in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. Costas Tsimikas, we all know, was going to come in place of Robbo, who's injured. The big question was, who would start at centre back? Would it be Van Dijk and Matip? Would it be Kanade and Matip, or one or the other? It is Virgil van Dijk and Joe Matip. Midfield, a bit of a surprise. James Milner, Naby Keita and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Then up front, Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota and Mohamed Salah. Pretty good team. I'm happy enough, if I'm honest with it. Mr. Crosby is over in the background working away as well. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have Connor here with me. He was a massive help to me during the That's Football stream as well, keep me up to date with the other scores. I think I've missed another super chat somewhere. Just let me bear with it as I try and catch up with them all. Josh, how are we? Josh Thompson. Evening, Craig. Watched you on That's Football. You were class. Let's get the win. Also, love the new jacket. New season, new bit of kit, mates. You know what I mean? I've got the home shirt, and my chunky butt couldn't get into the away shirt and look well, so I said I'd treat myself to the new tracky top. I want to look like Jurgen Klopp. So yeah, I treated myself to this one, and I do like it, I have to say. Shocking midfield, said Daniel. I mean, come on, mate. Come on, Daniel. No need for that. Look, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say one thing. Our moderators, who we love, who do an amazing job. Because my work on That's Football this season, you're going to get a lot more United fans coming across for banter. Please take it all in good jest, and please keep the banning to the minimum. You know, the racist stuff, the egg stuff, all that type of things. You guys do an amazing job for us. The channel wouldn't survive without you. But this season's going to be a bit more banter filled, so we're going to have to accept it at times when we get a bit coming our way. So please be a little bit more sparing with the timing out and stuff like that. Hermit said Liverpool 4-0, you'll never walk alone, let's go. Philip Hunt said buzzing, Craig, the start of a new season, we must win a trophy, let's start this season good. So glad you're hitting new heights. Prediction 3-1, exact same as mine, buddy. That's the prediction I went for as well. I haven't even taken a look at the Norwich team, so let's do this together. Norwich lineup for today: Tim Krul in goal. We do love banging a few past Tim Krul. Max Aarons, Grant Hanley, Ben Gibson, Giannis, a left back. Rupp, Gilmore, Billy Gilmore, as we know, on loan from Chelsea, very tidy midfielder. Then there's Les Malou, Rashika, who of course Liverpool were linked with when he was at Werder Bremen, Timo Pukki and Todd Cantwell in off the left hand side. So as strong as they can go as well. And I'm just buzzing. That's all I can say, ladies and gentlemen, is I am just buzzing to go ahead of this one. Thank you to Jack Gill as well, who did the team lineup announcement news on our socials. I'll be back for a post-match reaction show. Jack will be on for a post-match reaction show as well after mine. Loads of content coming up. Keep it with us today, ladies and gentlemen. Your one-stop shop for all your Liverpool needs. Hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well. And as I said at the very start of the stream, today's sponsored watch along is being brought to you with thanks to our friends over at Surfshark. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to browse the internet purely anonymously and unlock the world's largest Netflix libraries, mainly the US and Japan. It also keeps you entirely anonymous and secure from hackers, particularly when you're out and about in public places, whether you're at college, whether you're at the library, whether you're out at a cafe sitting having a cup of coffee or whatever. Surfshark secures your data with industry-leading measures and using uncrackable encryption with the latest secure VPN protocols. It's completely easy to install. It's so easy an idiot like me was able to install it. You can put it on all of your devices with one single subscription, and because of our work with Surfshark, you can get yourself 83% off and 3 months completely free by clicking the link below or using the code Anfield Agenda at checkout. And you cannot ask for a better deal than that, folks. You simply can't. And look, we've been using it. You know why we're using it. Let's be honest. Let's all be grown up about it here. And it works a treat. So if you want to get it for yourself, 83% off. Either click the link in the description or use the code Anfield Agenda. And yeah, enjoy it. And thank us later. Can you use Surfshark for the football? Mate, you can... I have to be careful here. Yes. Yes, mate, you can. And I know this for a fact. But yeah, you can. And 83% off as well. And 3 months free as well. Additional 3 months free. I mean, what more can you ask for? Right, let's be having you, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to get a bit of Delia Smith out here today? What do you think? Oh, hopefully not. Let's be having you to the 12th man, to the greatest supporters. I mean, I'd probably the type of shit that I'd pull if I was having a few sherbets as well and my team were losing and we're down at half time. I've got to say, I'd probably be out there doing the same thing. We're going to lose to O'Neill Simpson. Love the positivity, mate. Love it. New season, same old pissers and moaners about. We should try to win the League Cup this season. Since City have tied us with 8 wins. I know Kloppo doesn't rate domestic cups, but still, said Ramadan. Mate, I want us to win everything. I'm a greedy SOB. I want Liverpool to win absolutely everything we're in this season. But yeah, let's just wait and see. We need to get off to a good start today. You know, we've seen the other big hitters win. We've seen United win. We've seen Chelsea win. So it's up to us today. We've seen Leicester City get a win again at home, 1-0 a Jamie Vardy goal. So it's up to us. And look, we can't be complacent. We've seen what happened to Arsenal last night against Brentford, and we don't want a similar situation happening today for the Reds. Why people doubt Matic? He's amazing. I agree. Matip. He's amazing. Paul, I have absolutely... Whenever I see Joe Matip's name in the starting 11, never any issues for me, fella. My only worry with Joel has always been the injuries. But as a player, top quality. No issues for me there. I look at the starting 11 today and I'm pretty happy. It'll be interesting to see if the bench comes into play and if we see the Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and the Naby Keita that we've gotten a little bit spoiled with over the season, or the pre-season I should say. I'll tell you what though, it's been great to be able to sit back in my chair again and not have the back-breaking computer chair I have to use for that football. Having my own baby back, this comfortable thing to relax in, it's good fun. Right, ladies and gentlemen, before we kick off, Goldbridge has you listed on his watch-along. Okay, fair enough. Just hit the subscribe button on Anfield Agenda, ladies and gentlemen. Drop a like on the video as well. Really appreciate you guys being with us. Let's see if we can push towards 115,000 subscribers. And most importantly, let's have a little bit of fun. Is he doing the game, Goldbridge, is he?
Yeah.
Cheeky bastard. Cheeky bastard! I'm going to do every United game this season just for the laugh. Now, we spoke about this before. It's the beauty of, I suppose, working between the channels. We get to build up a group that will float between them all. And I'm sure if we were to go 1-0 down, half his chat would empty across to us. And you know why. You know what I mean? But look, it's all fun and games. It's all happy days. Goldbridge got 500k. No, I got 500k. Never mind Goldbridge. I got there. So you can thank me. You're welcome. You're welcome, that's football. Nah, I'm only joking. All fun and bants. Right, let me just send him a quick message, actually.
He hasn't started the stream yet, so technically you got there.
Yeah. I'm just messaging him saying you're welcome for 500k. Anyway, we jest. Daniel Contrast, welcome. Contiris, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, newest member to the family. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to become a member, and it's particularly useful on match days, all you have to do is click that join button or have a look in the description of the stream for the link. It's $4.99 a month like most other channels. You get access to our Anfield Agenda Discord group. You get access to all the emojis that we use on match days, which are a load of fun, and I'm sure somebody's going to start emptying them out onto the screen soon. You also get the Anfield Agenda logo beside your name, which changes colour the longer you're with us, and your name appears in green to me and other members, making it easier to spot your comments and stuff. Inglesy001 said, I'm glad Oxlade-Chamberlain has gotten his chance. Yeah, I mean, his pre-season deserves it. If we're being entirely honest about it, his pre-season deserves it. Kyle Flano, nice to see you, and as always, buddy, said 4-1 to Liverpool, WFM, by the way. I'll take that score, Kyle. I will take that score. And again, welcome, David. This is what I love about our subscribers. They do love to welcome in new people when they join the Anfield Agenda family. And again, please do hit the subscribe button, folks. Sky Sports showing the game. Yeah, that's what I'm watching it on here anyway. 4-0 to the mighty Reds, said Sabby. Liverpool 3, Norwich 1, said Keelan. 5-1, said Leon. 10-0 from Mr. Kloppo. I love to see it. Bit anxious about Salah as a number 9. Is that the way they're setting up? Usually, is Salah be on the right, surely? Jota be through the centre.
You'd imagine so.
Or well, that's the way I'm imagining it setting it up. Mane left, Jota through the centre, dropping deep at times. Salah on the right. I'm intrigued to see where Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain does most of his work, though. Craig, I'm creaming a VVD starting. Each to their own, buddy. To say I'm a little bit excited is an understatement as well. So, you know, cream, get on top. Cream, shaboogie. Connor's probably too young to know what that is, by the way, but there you go. Brian said he was sure Canade would start. Yeah, I think a lot of us thought we'd probably see Canade and Matip starting the season today, but, you know, to have Big Verge back is absolutely amazing. God, we're just calling me a wanker. Oh, sorry, pal. You know, I was just trying to help out and all that, but nothing but love and congratulations on the 500k. But you'll get the million moment, mate. Don't begrudge me my little moment in the sun. You love to see it. Oh, spent 3 years to build it up, and Craig comes straight in and goes, bing bang bosh, there's the 500,000. Ta-da! Nah, I'm honestly over the moon for them. But I wouldn't mind our own 500,000 here at Anfield Agenda at some point. So please do hit that subscribe button, folks. Drop a like on the video as well. We're about 12 minutes away from kickoff. Oh, this is what it's all about, isn't it? Having a bit of fun. Oh God, that makes everything worth it today. That's made my entire day now. Oh, who's that? Who those frauds on the screen there? Oh, you missed it, Connor.
Who was it?
I don't want to say out loud.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to say out loud. Do I watch WWE? Not really, mate. Bits and pieces. Craig, Spam was a bit of banter. You did great. Spam was a bit of banter. You're a great guy. Look, it's always banter, mate. I'm all good. I don't take too much to heart. All good. Mark Mighty Red, thank you for the thumbs up. Farwell, thank you for the fist pump, dude. Hope you are well all the way over there in Florida. And Mark, lots of love to you as well. Keep the money flowing in as well, motherfuckers, because we are now a full-time channel, do you know what I mean? So yeah, hit those memberships, lash the super chats out of it, but the most important thing, keep your comments coming, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and how excited are we to have the Reds back in action? Nice hairstyle, Craig. Yes, it is to make sure that when I'm inside of your mother that I have no friction. Do you know what I mean? It's just schmood. Yeah, see, I can flick it back on you like that, mate. Do you know what I mean? Don't come with the king unless you're ready. Craig, let's go. How are you feeling? Honestly, I am feeling like an overexcited child right now. I am buzzing at the thoughts of the game. Did I watch the British and Irish Lions series? I watched some of it. D. Garcia said, love you, Craig, from Florida. Thank you, D. I cannot wait to get back to Florida. My family, we've been there, I think, 6 out of the last 8 years. And obviously we haven't been able to go because of COVID and the pandemic, and we're having a little family holiday in Spain next month, or in October actually. But trust me, as soon as we can get back over to Florida, we will be over there. We might even drag Crosby along, and we might do a bit of a meet and greet again in Florida, and meet up with the likes of Liz and Dave and everybody else over there. Joanne, how are we? Anfield Agenda 2 on set super stickers. There you go, you love to see it. Joanne with the on-set super stickers, which means it's a legitimate stream now. It's only a legitimate Anfield Agenda watch-along when Joanne comes in with the on-set super stickers. Boom! I'm buzzing. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Again, do please hit that subscribe button. Let's see if we can hit 1,000... What the fucking number again? 115,000 subscribers. Love the jacket, Craig. Thank you, mate. Big up, Craig. Great win for United today up Norwich. Love the banter, Martin. Fair play. And it was a good win for you guys today. I mean, I begrudge you every second of it, but it was a good win nonetheless. Would I rather have Canade or Gomez? Well, look, it's really hard to say, isn't it? Because we're only getting to know Canade now. Craig, I can't fucking wait, said Tom. Oh, mate. So you know what I mean? Expect cheesy sing-alongs. Oh, shit, there's a coffee here for me, isn't there? I forgot the coffee was here. Connor's always very proud when he comes and sees I'm still drinking out of this cup, aren't you?
Of course.
Connor bought me this mug when we were over in Florida in Universal because it says just another sexy bald guy on it.
And your birthday as well.
It was my birthday, so he bought it for me as a birthday present. And I still have it, and I still drink out of it to this day because it's factually correct. What are we? Donald Duck, quack quack. How are you, buddy? Oh, I'm in great form today, folks. I mean, what a day. I got to do my first watch along of the season on That's Football. The Reds are kicking off, and then we get to kick back and watch the boxing later on tonight as well. These are Carlsberg type days for me, do you know what I mean? And look, once again, before we get underway, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, we are being sponsored today by Surfshark. Surfshark is an app and or web browser extension which allows you to browse the internet completely anonymously and unlock the world's largest Netflix libraries, including the US and Japan. It also works by keeping you anonymous and secure from hackers, particularly on public Wi-Fi, if you're in college, if you're out and about with a cafe or whatever. Surfshark secures your data with industry-leading measures by uncrackable encryption and the most secure VPN protocols. It's easy to install and runs on all of your devices with a single subscription. Get yourselves 83% off and an extra 3 months free by clicking the link below or using the code Anfield Agenda, all one word, at checkout. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Unlock the greatest Netflix libraries and the rest of what the internet has to offer. Craig, are you doing a boxing watch along? God, no. I'm going to sit back, get a takeaway and relax and watch it, mate. Just have a bit of fun. Where did you get your chair from? A wonderful company, mate, in the UK called Serendipity Furniture. They make bespoke chairs like this. They've made one for Playboy bunnies. They've made them for pro rugby players. They made a chair for Jesse Lingard. And then after, after all them, and they went all the way down the list, they said, oh yeah, what about the fat twat from Ireland? So, now I'm only joking. Paul and Beth, it's a family-run company, and they do amazing work. When do you think Liverpool, or who do I think Liverpool could sign? I've been told a couple of things that I'm afraid to say, because I have 3 sources that I call bankable sources. So if they tell me, I go with it. And I've only ever gone with them for Van Dijk and Canade. But I don't want to say, but I do think a signing will be in the door. I do think we'll get one before the window closes. I'm not sure about 2 anymore, if I'm being honest, but I'm fairly confident on 1. Who's fighting tonight? It's the fight camp Boatsi tonight. It's in as they like to call it, Matchroom Square Gardens. So it's fight camp, the 3rd weekend of it. They set it up in Matchroom HQ, basically Eddie Hearn's back garden. But the real fun is going to come when me and Connor are over in Leeds at the start of next month for the Warrington Lara fight and for Katie Taylor's fight as well. We're going to be over at Headingley for that game, so really looking forward, or for that fight. And then we're going to be at Spurs Stadium as well later on in September for AJ Usyk. So I'm starting to try and make my way into the boxing world, and I have an interview with Gary Spike O'Sullivan lined up as well later on this month for Craig Station. So yeah, keep it here, because we are working our asses off, folks, to keep bringing you the best that we can.
You give that a retweet when right there, sent you a stream tweet.
I absolutely will, sir, no problem. Uno momento. Done.
Thank you, sir.
You going to any matches this year? There's an outside chance I might be able to get a ticket to the Chelsea game. It's real last minute at the minute, and I'm waiting to hear if I can or not. And basically, I'll go to any match I can get a ticket for. And same for Connor. He'll go to any match he can get a ticket for. But it's just the availability of getting tickets. So if I can get the Chelsea ticket, then I'll get my ass on the last minute flight and I'll be over there for that game. But nothing planned as of yet, because I refuse to pay tout prices. I just don't like lining them or greasy travel agents' pockets with overinflated ticket money. Why no Fabinho? It's a good question, and the honest answer is I don't know. But look, let's have a look again at the starting lineup one more time before we get underway. Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Costas Tsimikas at left back, Virgil van Dijk and Joel Matip make up the centre back pairing, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, James Milner and Naby Keita in midfield. Then it's Sadio Mane, Diogo Jota and Mohamed Salah. On the bench, Quivin Kelleher, Fabinho, Canade, Bobby Firmino, Joe Gomez, Takumi Minamino, Divock Origi, Ben Woodburn and Harvey Elliott. And look, interestingly enough there, Connor, it's no surprise there's no Shaqiri there, is it really, with the links to Leon?
It's definitely off, isn't it? I think Leon are selling the players, so they'll have money now soon to buy Shaqiri.
Yeah,
I think it was, isn't it?
I think that's definitely a done deal. Let me just straighten down these, new tracksuit and all. I want to make sure the shoulders are alright. Look, ladies and gentlemen, hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video. We are 2 minutes away from the Reds kicking off the brand new Premier League campaign. Things that you love to see. This. Make sure I get the clock ready. Right. Is it odd that I'm nervous? Like excitedly nervous, not like nervous, but excitedly nervous.
For the game or the stream?
What?
For the game or the stream?
Both. But it's really odd. I still get nerves. I said this before. You come in, you've built up your channel and you think that one day my brain comes in and goes, I'll click on, there'll be nobody here. Everybody will have forgotten about us. But you never let us down, so thank you and lots of love. And it would really mean a lot if we could hit 115k today, so please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Love the top, Craig. The design is unreal. Yeah, I was unsure on it when I bought it, but when it came, I have to say I am in love with it. I really do like it. It's
green down the arms of the cloth.
Yeah, there's a nice few touches down the arms, as you can see, with the green, the white, and the green, the cream, I suppose, really, and the orange. But yeah, I really like it. Found you finally, said Danish. Welcome in, buddy. Nice to have you with us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Oh, we're moments away from kicking off. Oh, and the Reds go marching in. Oh, when the Reds go marching in, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. Yeah, start of madness, ladies and gentlemen. You never know what to expect. I don't even know what to expect. There's Timu Pukki. One of the, if not greatest, free signings or cheap money signings of all time for Norwich. I think I paid some ridiculously low amount for him. Craig looks like he's wearing a bra. That's not very nice, do I? No, I just have man tits, mate. Maybe that's it. Jeez, I wish I had a bra to keep these moves in place, but no bra, just fattiness. Van Dijk, Tim Krul just giving him a high five because, you know, anybody wants any excuse just to touch Van Dijk. Look at him, you magnificent man.
I put a tenner on him to get a headed shot on target 4-1.
That's pretty generous.
Yeah, just to get a shot on target from the header.
Will he be sick though if he scores?
It was like 5-1 from the score.
Jesus, that's ridiculously low. Right, we're about to get underway. Norwich playing from left to right in the first half in their famous yellow strip. The Reds, of course, in the famous red strip. Will be playing from right to left. Players are taking a knee. And after that, we will be underway with the new Liverpool Premier League campaign. Here we go! We're off! We're live! Norwich in possession. Come on, you red men! Make a break now for Keita. Hope it's make. So do I, Yordi. I really do. Again, folks, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video. And don't forget to check out the Surfshark link below to get that 83% off. And 3 months additional free. Good tackle there. Throw into Norwich left hand side. I keep forgetting this coffee's here, but I gotta keep drinking it. Because honestly, I can't function without 2 cups of coffee.
Even then it's barely like.
Yeah, it is barely, yeah, you're right. And as we all know, this is morning time for me. I mean, Drawdy and Mark should take it as a huge compliment that I even got up to do a 3 PM kickoff. Next weekend, I'm already worrying about Burnley at 12:30. That's got to be an all-nighter for me. Norwich clear their lines. Matip rises beautifully, heads it away. Ball drops. Go on, Naby. Over the top. Jota. Out comes Tim Krul and clears his lines. It is Jota through the centre anyway. You know, just to confirm what we spoke about earlier on. Mane left, Jota through the centre, Mohamed Salah out right hand side. Norwich knocking it around at the back, and it's back with Tim Krul. Norwich now down this left hand channel. Matip waits for support. Trent comes back. Todd Cantwell. Norwich still in possession. Naby lad doing bits. Norwich have a back though. They work it out right hand side. Relax, Costas. No dangerous tackles. Well done, fella. I could just see him getting an early yellow there. But no, he just got a toe poke and put it out for a Norwich throw in. Why doesn't he show the gameplay? Is this your first time on YouTube, mate? I'm going to try and be happy, Craig, today and ignore the Amadons. Salah to Diogo's. Rolled out right hand side for James Milner. Unlucky. Norwich player touches it out off Jimmy and it'll be a throw into Norwich left hand side. Can you show the game? I could, but I won't. Do you know what could help you though? Surfshark. Link in the description. 83% off. Echo, it's alright, dude. I'm only taking the piss. It's all a bit of fun and banter, mate. Nothing but love, fella. Nothing but love. No need to apologise. Nice to have you in with us. Can I get a WFM in the chat? WFM to all of you watching as well. WFM. Let's get it going in the chat, folks. WFM. If you've got your Anfield Agenda emojis, lash them out. If you don't, well, become a member and you'll get them. I do love a WFM emoji. It's probably my third favourite. Blame Connor's up there near the very top. WFM. I'm thinking of going full on like this for WFM as well now, by the way.
Might as well.
So I mean, Jay-Z has this, so if I just tweak it a little bit, like, I can kind of think of myself as Jay-Z. Craig, your face and voice are like part of my family these days. Do you know, one, that's a lovely comment, thank you, but it's the same way. I look into the chat and I see names and people that I think of as part of my extended family as well, which is why I think this works so well. And yeah, you're all family to me and Connor. Some of you that dodgy uncle that we have, you know, that we're not quite sure about yet, but nonetheless, still family. Norwich moved the ball out right hand side. The blame Connor emojis is out by Dave Sweeney. Well played. Although there's not much to blame him on today. He's played a blinder, to be fair. And he designed this fantastic new set as well that we're using today. And we have been using for a while, I should add. I mean, he's come a long way, hasn't he, since the window licking days of when he first started. I remember when he made me watch back one of my old streams as well. And I was talking like this and I had no enthusiasm. Oh God, it was embarrassing to watch. Do you know what's weird? Everybody, so often, at least 10 times a week, somebody was commenting on the Aston Villa 7-2 video, still laughing at us. And little do they know that helps us no end. I love seeing people commenting on that 7-2 video. One, because I wanted to hit 500,000 views. And two, because it's actually been a nice little earner, believe it or not. You know, hand cards on the table still makes us what, a few, still makes us enough for a few bags of Kios every month. Craig, are you playing fantasy football? Yes, but badly. Ball in from Trent. Mane with a flick. Go on. Unlucky Costas. I do play it. I play it every single year, but I am absolutely shite. We've got over 2,000 people in the live chat now. Welcome to all of you. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. Really appreciate your support. And hopefully we can cheer the Reds on too. I know not all of you are here supporting the Reds, but most of us are. To be honest, Anfield Agenda is way better than Mark Goldbridge. Well, look. Mark's the industry leader. Mark is the GOAT, and there's no denying that. But all I've tried to say is I don't like the comparisons between us, because yes, we both do green screen stuff, but we are very different people in our personality types. But he is the GOAT. I'm not going to deny it. Mark is who sets the standards, and we all try and follow. So even mentioning in the same breath, I always take it as a compliment now. It used to really insult me. It used to really drive me, but, you know, I know the work that goes on in the background and the planning and the graft that Goldbridge puts in, and I'm proud to call him a mate now. I suppose technically he's my boss to some degree as well, which fucking irks me, I won't lie to you.
You got his channel to 500k though, so.
Yeah, but I did get his channel single-handedly to 500k, so you know what I mean. Can't get me own one there, but right, Costa Simicus to Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane. I'd love a good game for Costas today, just for his own belief, because I think he's had a very good pre-season. And look, it's a huge loss losing Andy Robertson, but Costas has shown us in pre-season, particularly with that magnificent cross for Bobby, that he can be a capable deputy. I don't understand the time of play thing, Nito, sorry. There's a clock there. It's there on the screen. I don't know if you mean me keep up more commentary with the play, in which of course I'm happy to. Norwich sent to the park. Billy Gilmore nods it back. I mean, that is a great little signing for Norwich, isn't it, for the season? Go on, Mo. Go on. Just a bit too much, and Mo got a nick on him, and it'll be a free out. Yeah, what a cracking signing that was for Norwich for the season, to get Billy Gilmore in from Chelsea, because, you know, we know firsthand, having Billy Gilmore being part of a Chelsea team that beat us. He's a cracking little footballer. The thumbnail is a fraud. I don't even... What's wrong with the thumbnail, Connor?
Well, no, this says Norwich Liverpool.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but how is the thumbnail a fraud? You do not know how watch-alongs work, mate. It's your first time on the internet outside of looking at pornography. Ricky, how are you, my man? Thank you for the super chat. For United versus Liverpool, will it be a duo stream with you and Mark on That's Football, or has there been anything discussed? Well, yeah, actually, we were speaking about it last night when we were doing the Arsenal game. We are thinking of maybe streaming one on one channel, the other then the return game on the other channel, or dual streaming them. But I think we both agree it would work so much better if me and Mark are in the same room for that watch along, because I think that would break the internet. I honestly do. Me and Goldbridge for a United Liverpool game sitting across the table from each other. Oh, you just wouldn't want to have anything that I can throw anywhere. Simicus, ball in! Oh, good defending. Unlucky. And I don't mean at Mark. I just mean throw, because I do have a habit of throwing shit. But yeah. United from India watching Liverpool match, listening to Anfield Agenda watch along. This was made possible because Mark created this community. And you're cool too. Yeah, he did. Mark started off the football fan community, the green screen culture, and certainly somebody I'm proud to call a friend. And welcome in, mate. Lovely to have you with us. Ball breaks. Go on, Naby. Ball back in. Head it. Diogo! Oh! Tipped over by Tim Krul. Oh, I thought Diogo was going to get himself an opening day header there. Nice ball in by Naby. You know, Diogo got a flick on it. Probably just about to drop under the bar, but Tim Krul manages to get a hand on it and tips it over. Maybe it was going over, but let's have a look from this angle. He probably would have hit the bar, but either way, it's a corner to the Reds. Taken quickly. Back to Chamberlain. Good bit of footwork there from Chambo. Switches the ball out back to Naby. Trent. It's a beautiful ball in towards Diogo Jota, who just can't quite bring it under control. That ends up in Tim Krul's arms. But a decent start for the Reds. Ball all the way through to Alisson. I cannot believe how lucky we are that man signed a 6-year deal, by the way. So I know we're all frustrated about the transfer market, and we've every right to be, and we'll talk about that as the weeks go on, but to have Van Dijk signing on to 2025 with the most drippy song ever, by the way, with Drake, what a song that was for his announcement video, Drake and Smiley I think it was, then to have Alisson sign a 6-year deal, to have Trent sign a new deal, to have Connor Crosby's doppelganger, Queefin Kelleher sign a new deal, Harvey Elliott, Muzialowski, Fabinho. I mean, at least we are tying down the boys to the prime years of their career. Talat, you're new. Welcome. Nice to have you in. Salah's beard. I like you. I like your style, Furry Feast. I like it. He has a reason for saying your thumbnail's a fraud. Fair play, mate. I do love it. He said Salah's beard is shaved a bit. That's what I meant when I said the thumbnail's a fraud. Well played. See, that's proper banter and trolling of the highest order. And I mean that as a compliment, mate. So yes, well played, sir. I tip my cap to you.
Just looks wrong without the beard.
He does look wrong, but he's still a magnificent man.
It's like Klopp without the glasses.
Ball goes out there off Verge. It'll be a throw into Norwich. Be interesting to see how Mila Rashica gets on. I mean, his name was linked to us for a long time, wasn't it? When he was at Bremen.
Bremen, yeah, striker and their winger.
Yeah, be interesting to see how he gets on at Norwich. Ball in! Oh, Pookie. Thankfully didn't get in the end of it and it goes behind for a goal kick. You're hot. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that, mate. That's true in both senses of the word. Hot, as in melting under this light. And I like to think I'm a little bit schmexy. But, you know, I'm on a path from Monday onwards. Wish me the best of luck, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try and do it and hopefully document it. I'm giving myself 6 months to drop £50 because I used to be both heavier and lighter. But I want to get back down £50 and I think if I do it with the pressure of documenting the weight loss and what I'm doing, I think it'll drive me on. So wish me the best of luck, because I got a bit of a fright again the other day. Somebody that did some work in our house, an electrician who was one of the nicest men I've ever, had the pleasure of speaking with, unfortunately passed away, and he wasn't many years older than me, and he was a heavy gentleman as well. So gave me a bit of a fright in the last few days when I heard that, and may he rest in peace, because he genuinely was such a lovely man. Lovely man. One of the best tradesmen I've ever come across. Customer was always priority, and may he rest in peace. But yeah, it definitely gave me a bit of a fright. Plus, when your granddad dies at 38 and you're out at 45, it kind of makes you worry as well. So, and when you don't want to squash the wife either, there's that side of it as well. 2,443 people in the chat, Connor.
Love to see you.
You do love to see it.
We're back in business.
Don't worry, Craig. Looking at before picture can really motivate. That's the whole idea, buddy. Yes. At one point I went from 20 stone to 12 stone 3, and now I'm back up to the high 16, so I need to get back down. But, one step at a time. Oh, yes, Trent. Great control. Pulls it out of the air. Ball into the feet of Mo. Mo. Unlucky. Oh, turn around. No, can't quite get there. Norwich have it back. Cole Ferguson, thank you for the super chat. He may be the industry leader. Need to give yourself more props. You and him have changed the way people watch now, and be proud of that. How else would you get a United fan, me in this tense, on a Liverpool fan channel? Mate, that means a lot to Connor and I. It really does, because, I always get the credit on here, but without Connor, there wouldn't be a channel. So whenever I get these things, I like to mention Connor as well, because he does the unsexy stuff. But thank you. And as I said, to even be mentioned in the same breath, I say the same thing all the time. Didn't I message you about it last night? Yeah. I said to him, this might be the most boomer thing I'm ever going to say to you, but I don't understand how this is a thing, how I can make a living from this at some point, how people watch, and why they listen to anything I have to say. But all I can ever say is thank you, and I appreciate it, and I'll continue to have fun as we do it. What does Connor look like? Honestly, no, not shitting you, very similar to Queevy and Kelleher. Oh, Jota, unlucky. I would say we do a face reveal at 115k, but there's no reveal to be done really, is there? Because
the face is out there, like.
Yeah. Oh, Mane, go on. Rolls it into Salah. Salah tries to roll it back. Sadio tries a back heel. Unlucky. Unlucky, boys. Come on. Here we go. Come on. I feel like we're starting to tick now. What's your prediction? Zach, before the game, mate, I went for a 3-1 Liverpool win. That was my prediction. Van Dijk, look at that. It's a 5-yard pass, and yet I still think it's the greatest 5-yard pass in the history of football because it came from his foot. And the man does is just golden. Salah! Oh, lucky Mo. And fair play, took it on his right foot. Nice ball in from Trent to Mo. Shifts it quickly onto his right foot. Has an early strike, but it's straight at Tim Krul. But again, good play down this right hand side. And I do like when Mo has a pop on his right foot. Credit to him, because I often criticise him for trying too much on his left. Orlando Faye says, talking crap about football. I don't know where to go with that, mate, but feel free to start your own channel and talk crap. Or not crap if you think otherwise. But ball in! Unlucky! Unlucky. Sadio waiting. But I don't know what to say to you. I enjoy what I do, and that's the most important part to me. If others enjoy it, great. If you don't, it's not for you. No problem whatsoever. Feel free to fuck right off. I'm watching the game on my TV, but still want to see you. Sync up the commentary. That's what a lot of people do. Ball in. Unlucky. Strike from Chamberlain. That's over the bar. So I could see there you were praying for Van Dijk to get on the end of that, Connor, because you've got your bet on for him to have a header on target.
You're frightened about that.
What's your bet on the score? I've no bets on today. I didn't put any bets on, mate. I've been a very good boy. I haven't bet in ages. Connor has a bet on Van Dijk to have a header on target. Was 4-1, but I haven't done any bet for the game today. Christine Nolan, how are you? Sinead is sitting here patiently waiting for Salah to score. She also wants to know if there's any news on his contract. I would be very optimistic, Christine, that he's probably going to be the next, if not the second to next name that Liverpool tie down. So I know how much young Sinead loves Mohamed Salah, and you know, if I find out anything, I promise I'll let Dave or yourself know. Pookie, ooh, Pookie forces Alisson into a save, but yeah, hi to Sinead as always. I think if my memory's right, you guys are in Galway, and make sure you keep Daddy away from the Pepsi Max, Sinead, and keep him on the Diet Coke where he should be. Pookie there forcing a save from Alisson. Just a little wake-up call there to Leno that you can actually save at your near post. You are allowed to. Ball in, headed away. Second ball breaks. Ooh, I tell you what, that was dipping. But it went over the bar and behind for a goal kick. But it was a little bit where Alisson going for the quick goal kick here. Look at that. Salah couldn't quite bring it under control, but my God, how quickly did he manage to get that done? Norwich now. Nice little intricate play from Norwich. They move the ball out left hand side. Ball in. Hooked away by Costas Tsimikas. Still Norwich in possession. Ball back in again. Tsimikas gives it another clearance. Back to Norwich again though. Bit of sustained pressure here from Norwich. Ball in. No, he cuts inside. Strike. Well done, Ali. Safe hands. I can't put it on the screen, mate. The channel will be done for copyright if we put it on the screen. I understand the frustration from everyone that can't get to see the games. I really do. But I hope you understand as well that copyright would close our channel down. And we've spent 4 years nearly working to get to this point. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. I do love the man. I do love him. I love all them motherfuckers out there in red. They're all magnificent. Oh, nice little flick there by Pookie. Bit of space left side here. Where's Trent? Ball across. Costas again. Well done.
Norwich are playing some sexy football here, to be fair to them.
They are an attack inside. I said this to Mark yesterday when we were doing the Arsenal game. They're a team that, you know, don't change how they play. Look at that out from the back. You've got to give them credit. That is good, quick, incisive football from Norwich. And just goes to show if our fullbacks, in this case Trent, are caught high up the pitch, there is a little bit of space to exploit, and they did so. I think 4 passes and they were down the right hand side. So, you know, give credit where it's due. Norwich are capable of some good moments. Come on, boys. Quarter of the game gone almost. Still scoreless at Carrow Road. Costas Tsimikas back inside to James Milner. Chamberlain and Jota seem to be alternating at times between who's in the hole up top to the centre and who's dropping back in. Now Chamberlain's dropped into the space. Milner. Verge. Out left side to Tsimikas. Nice ball down the line to Sadio. Well done, Sadio. Go on. Cross to the back post. Salah. Strike! Oh, I thought that was in! Oh, that would have been... Oh my God, that would have been sensational. Lovely work. Tsimikas to Mane. Mane turns his man, gets to the byline. Has a look up, picks Salah out, takes a first time volley. Oh, I swore that was going in the far corner. Couldn't have been very far away, that. Oh, a yard or so. Oh, unlucky. Simicus with a bit of a miss. I don't know what. I mean, he was a bit cheeky with the effort. There was that Cantwell.
Wasn't a bad effort, to be fair.
Yeah, it always baffles me that people think there's this mad beef between Sadio and Mo, and like, not at all. If anything, I think they're on a great wavelength.
Yeah, it's obviously going to be a bit of like friendly competitiveness there, just to see who scores more goals and stuff.
Hasn't been very competitive though, has it, when Salah's just been winning every year? We've had a couple of little wake-up calls here now, to be fair. Simicus, little stumble there, needs to be a bit careful, but all in all, that's sloppy from Milner. Can't be giving it away like that, Jimmy. Now he's going to pick himself up a yellow, is he? Yeah, all from giving the ball away. This is the type of stuff that frustrates me. So we give the ball away in midfield, and in order to stop the counter, then Jimmy Milner has to pick up a yellow card. And it all came from an unnecessary pass. Again, you would think, why the hell is Fabinho not in that position, wouldn't you? And a yellow as well for Milner, so, can't stop any more of the counters. I would suggest that we will see him replaced with Fabinho at some point. That hits the ref, it'll be stopped, because Norwich did lose possession unfairly. Be a drop ball, Billy Gilmore to get it for Norwich, and correctly so, because they were in possession. Feels so much better having my back. I don't think I've ever sat for a stream with my back against the chair, I usually sit like this.
Yeah.
But I've decided I'm going to sit back and relax for this. Pookie goes down, referee having none of it. Van Dijk to Milner. Milner switches it out. Nice ball to Trent. Trent brings it down well. Early ball in. Salah, little touch. Go on! 1-0! 1-0! Diogo Jota gets off the mark. First game of the season. Go on the Reds. The old goal's off the mark. Lovely bit of play. Trent, Salah with a nice little ball, and then Diogo Jota, clinical in front of goal, and it's 1-0. Golazo! 1-0. Go on, Diogo. Ball out right hand side to Trent. He cushions it down, has a look, plays it into Salah. Little flick. Maybe it's a miscontrol, who knows? But it falls into the path of Diogo Jota, and he says, I'm not taking any chances. Hits it first time, past Tim Krul, and it's 1-0 to the Reds. Go on, son. Go on. Kloppo celebrating because he realises we're both wearing the same tracksuit top. 1-0. Go on.
Lovely touch by Salah there, wasn't it?
Yeah, was it a miscontrol or was it a pass? Either way,
We'll take it.
we'll take it either way. I mean, it'll be the easiest assist of the season.
I've him on FPL as well.
He's my captain. The old goal, what a man. I did pick him to start the season. A lot of people were thinking, because, Firmino had been in decent form in pre-season as well, but I just think he gives us something a little bit different at times, Jota. He's clinical when he gets the opportunities. And look at him now closing down as well. Go on, son! 1-0, here we go, a bit of breathing room. Salah closing down. Our Reds. Oh, when the Reds go marching in! Oh, when the Reds go marching in, I wanna be in that number. Oh, when the Reds go marching in. The old goals, here we go. Suxi with the Jota super chat. You love to see it. Thank you very much, Suxi. Always sends in the super chat after we score. You're screwed if we ever win 10-0, Suxi, by the way. With everything, all the emojis, the fuckums, the WFM, the goals, and the Craig Ric Flair woo. Oh my god. I haven't done a woo yet this season. Woo! Yeah, earphone users, RIP. Trent now with the corner. I love how he gets away with it there. I mean, that's barely overhanging the edge. We're giving him the benefit of the doubt there, but ball in. That's not a great corner from Trent. Do you know we now have a corner expert as well, Connor?
Do we?
Yeah, we've brought in an expert for corners as well. We have Thomas Gronqvist or Gronk Mark Van Dijk. Oh no, it's Baby Giraffe. Sorry.
I'll be excited there.
Sorry. Yeah, we've got, is it Gronqvist or Gronk Mark? It's Gronk Mark, I think, isn't it? For the throw-in coach, and we also now have a corner specialist. It's a corner to the Reds, by the way.
Specialist licking his lips.
My ears, yeah, I do apologise, Tucker. We even have a limiter on our audio, by the way, but it still can't stop the magnificence of my lungs. My neighbours think I'm a lunatic, I'd say. Ball in. Headed away. Well, think they would be correct.
Yeah, they're not wrong, like.
Keita, go on, Abby lad, go on. Little ball to Salah. Salah touch, looking for. Goes back out to Sadio, left hand side. Go on, Sadio. I love these positions when he's in these stop starts. I tried to slip it through to Naby just over here. Well done, boys. Come on, let's go again. Almost at the half hour mark. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. We are, I'm going to guess at this, but we're closing in on 115,000 subscribers. There is 2,765 people live in the chat now. Great to see you with us. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm certainly enjoying having you legends with us. I'm watching the GAA now. Come on, Mayo. Keep me up to date with the score, actually, will you? Well, I am recording it, but, you know, keep me up to date.
You're watching it, must be a final then, is it?
It's the semis. Dublin Mayo.
You wouldn't watch it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm a glory hunter, yeah. Dublin jersey comes out when we get to the All-Ireland final, and I'm not joking, I've one up in the wardrobe. You see about 10 of us walking around this estate because there's a load of dubs in my estate strolling around. There was one Kerry fan here, but he's moved out. What do you think about the United score? I was very impressed with that score line, to be fair. Hat-trick for Fernandes, 5-1 at home opening day of the season. You know, it's a pretty impressive score. Jota, unlucky, tried to find a way back across the Mane, but couldn't quite pick him out. And it looks like, you know, tone has been set early doors. Ball in behind for Pookie. Across, good cut. See what Alisson did there? Ladies and gentlemen, if I can just draw your attention to Alisson here a second on this replay. A lot of keepers in this scenario will rush out and it'll give an easier decision for Pookie. But Alisson always stays and makes the striker make the decision. Probably not the best example in that one, but it's one of the things that Alisson does really well.
I suppose it kind of slows him down half a second, doesn't it?
Oh, actually somebody's saying we've had a tenner super chat and we haven't brought him out yet. Oh, he's not right overlapped, Connor. Where do I need to get him up to?
Just drag him up as far as you can.
There he goes. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Go on, Newland, lad. Newland loves a little happy dance when the Reds are winning.
Do you reckon we form a little like hanging cage right behind your head or something in the studio?
I don't know, but I think, or on a pole or something. I think Newland Voider, if ever we put merch out, he has to be involved. Loving the new graphics, Craig. It's got nothing to do with me. It's all down to Mr. Crosby, but thank you very much. Some people tuning in now for the first time, maybe coming across from That's Football, seeing Newland and going, what is this lunatic doing? Mane to Jimmy Milner, back to Verge. Verge across now to Matip. Matip goes out right hand side to Trent. Nice pass by Chamberlain, back to Trent, ball in. Oh, lucky Mane, go on. Oh, penalty, no! Surely! There's not much of an appeal. Sorry, I have to do something for my wife. No, nothing given. It did look. I didn't see the replay. Salah!
Ooh.
Blocked. Oh, Matip, unlucky. We're really knocking on the door now. I mean, to be fair, there wasn't much of an appeal from Mo, but... Well, look, it wasn't given, so we move on. It is what it is. Look at... Oh. Matip close again. Look, it doesn't matter what we say as fans, pen, not pen. The only decision that matters is the referee, and he decided no penalty, so we move on. Drinking? No, I don't drink, buddy.
Oh, Van Dijk scissor kick, nearly.
I wish my fucking kids didn't start doing shit when I was in the middle of streams, like...
Do you want me to?
No, you can't. It's I need to authorise something on Revolut for them. Let me see if it went through. Goddamn kids. I don't know, it keeps coming up. I don't know what it is, but why. They can fuck off and wait till after the game to solve whatever it is. Chamberlain.
Go on.
Ball goes out, throw into the Reds' right hand side. Again, please do keep it. Here it is again. Confirm. There. Done.
Your account's been cleared now.
That's Lucas. The kids have junior Revolut cards on my account, and Lucas loves a bit of online gaming stuff, so I have to make sure that I have it, so as I have to authorise it. Otherwise, he'll be buying everything on the PlayStation and Xbox stores. Unlucky. Come on, boys. I'd love a little second one here before half time.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Salah with the assist, by the way, for those asking, and Jota with the goal. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Again, please do keep hitting that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget, Surfshark are sponsoring today's watch along. You can get 83% off Surfshark and an additional 3 months by using the link in the description of the stream, or by simply just putting in the code Anfield Agenda, all one word, at checkout. VPN security is top notch, and yeah, you won't get better than Surfshark. Open up the entire Netflix library from across the world. Surf online securely as well, whether you're out in public place or not. Surfshark's got you covered. All the stuff in the description of the stream. That link will bring you straight there. Easy, one click, bang.
It works out at €1.80 a month with that deal, like.
€1.80 a month. That is unbelievable value for being able to do what you can do with it. And trust me, we'll be using it for bits and bobs. That's all I'm saying. Milner, back out right hand side. Trent, Sprina. Was that Lucas buying something? Oh, so it's okay then.
Fortnite.
Alright, I was just making sure you knew about it.
Yeah, we were in the room with him.
Cool, no worries.
Money well spent.
The day I see the Pornhub premium subscription, I'll be a proud day. I'll be there, will I? Will?
Right, 60 subs off 115,000.
60 subs away. 60 subs, you beautiful people. Somebody asked, can we get a whoop from Connor?
Whoop whoop.
The lack of enthusiasm.
I was mid yawn while I did it, sorry. Next time we score, I'll give a woo.
A woo.
Ric Flair.
I want a Ric Flair robe. I mean, my 40th's coming up. Surely you fuckers can crowdfund me a Ric Flair robe. I feel like I need one to be sitting in streams. I think the ref's done alright in this game, you know.
Yeah, hasn't stopped it too many times, right?
You just subscribed as well. Thank you, Mads. Much appreciated. Again, loads coming up here even today on Anfield Agenda. Of course, we'll take you through the rest of the game. We'll have an immediate post-match reaction with myself as well. And then when I'm finished, Jack Gill will be coming on to give you his post-match reaction. So double reaction coming up right throughout this season. Loads of content. I'll be back tomorrow night with a late night agenda as well. Where we'll be talking about all the transfer news and gossip. So keep it tuned here to Anfield Agenda for the season. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button. And again, thank you to our sponsor Surfshark, who we're proud to work with this season, alongside a few others you'll see along the way as well. And honestly, I know we all look for creative ways to watch stuff, particularly on the Netflix side of it. Get over to Surfshark, and I'm telling you, you will not look back. And 83% off and another 3 months free. So if you sign up for a year, you're getting 15 months at 83% discount. And it just unlocks the whole world of the internet. And even if you're out and about, say you're at a shopping centre and you want to use the public Wi-Fi, use the Surfshark VPN, safety, securely, encrypted. Nobody can come in and hack your data or anything like that. You know, I'm always worried about people robbing all the nudes off my phone when I'm out and about. Do you know what I mean? Like people robbing them and then being embarrassed by the manhood and going, oh shit, if only I was like that. But, you know, that's their tough really, isn't it? Doesn't happen with Surfshark though.
It's weird that you have other men's pictures though, yeah.
Well played. I like to use them to make myself feel better. And to improve my Photoshop skills. Right, Norwich, right hand side. Simicus has had a decent first half here as well. Oh, good ball over the top looking for Pookie, but he's up against Joel Matip and there's only one winner there. Matip plays it to Allison. Allison to Jimmy Milner to Trent. Man on Trent. Ball in to Chamberlain. Chamberlain out left hand side to Costa Simicus. Or Chimicus. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that. I hope it's Chimicus, because then I can go for the whole chimini, chiroo.
I'm fairly sure it's Chimicus, yeah.
Well, then I'm taking a dub on that.
Chimmy bang bang.
It hasn't been a great half from Chamberlain, folks, if I'm being honest with you. I've not seen the impressive Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain we've seen in pre-season. I don't know why the camera's panning to the bench to look at Divock Origi. I mean, he's not the answer. It is interesting to look at the options again, and we'll look at them at half time that Kloppo does have on the bench.
Any changes for you?
I would get Milner off, to be honest with you. The fact that he's on the yellow, I'd like Fabinho in there. And if I was to make one more change, it's a difficult one. I don't know. See, I don't want to dent Chamberlain's confidence or Keita's confidence by bringing them off. I'd like them, you know.
It's not half time, like maybe 60 minutes.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. We'll have a chat about it at half time anyway. Again, Norwich getting a bit of joy. I love that little shoulder by Trent forcing the Norwich player to knock it out, and it'll be a Liverpool goal kick with 2.5 minutes left in the first half.
He's a fast walker, whoever he is, isn't he?
He is, yeah. I mean, Elliott's on the bench, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the answer. I don't even care who comes off.
Curtis Jones isn't on the bench, actually, I don't think, is he?
I can't swap between scenes
Oh,
at the minute.
No, he's not.
No Jonesy on the bench. Do you think they might be adding to those loan links then?
They would.
It couldn't be if we're we're already contemplating whether we need more midfielders. Surely, yeah, I don't know. But I wouldn't mind seeing Harvey Elliott come on actually, maybe for Chamberlain.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Naby's done alright, you know. Hasn't set the world on fire, but certainly done the little bits you expect Naby to do. Pop up, move the ball. There he is doing it right there now. Well, I don't know. Maybe the standards Chamberlain set himself in pre-season are a bit high. Ball into Salah again. Unlucky. Well defended by Norwich. See, there's Naby doing Naby bits. He's just a pest. He doesn't give people time on the ball. He's always trying to nick it in and win it back high up the pitch. Massive part of the press that we the way we play, and trying to dismiss the opposition as far up the pitch as possible, which, you know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realise then you've less distance between yourself and the opposition goal. Curtis has a concussion, somebody's saying there. So if that's the case, then obviously safety protocols come into play. From the friendly, thank you Sarah, appreciate that. Did you get that, Crosby?
What was it?
Curtis Jones has a concussion.
Oh, fair enough. That makes more sense.
Yes, it does. And this again is why I love our chat. I learn, even the things I miss out on, which I do miss the odd thing. I never claim to be Mr. Perfect here, which is why I love our community so much. We all give a bit, we take a bit. And I like that the concussion protocol is a thing. And thank you for those that have subscribed. We've gone to 115 now. Let's keep pushing, keep hitting that subscribe button. It's pronounced Chimicus, and you tone the second I. Okay, so Chimicas. Is that it? Chimicas? Thank you. Dublin 05, Tomeo 01. Thank you, Ava, for that one. Daddy Craig, hello son, how are you, Gecko? We have 1 minute of additional time added on by Andre Mariner here at the end of the first half. Looks like the Reds will be going in with a lead. And again, I really do enjoy and appreciate you helping me with the pronunciations, dude. So Chimicas, I hope that's the right way. Anyway, very impressive display from Costas Chimicas in the first half.
Chimica.
I'm delighted. Genuinely, I'm delighted to see that he's starting to get, or we're starting to get a chance to see what the club seen in him when they were tracking him, and why he was brought in. Tried the super chat again. Say, Carl, thank you very much, dude. Much love. We've had the 1 minute of additional time. Andre Mariner blows up. And it's half time, ladies and gentlemen, at Carrow Road. Liverpool lead Norwich by 1-0. So let me just stop the clock and we'll get into the chat. Let's swap scenes for a second. Have a little look at who's on the bench and see what options maybe Kloppo could have at his disposal. So we know that Fabinho's there, Canada's there, Firmino, Gomez, Minamino, Origi, Woodburn and Elliott. So if we're looking to do what in midfield, Elliott's there. Obviously Fabinho's there. For me, the only worry is the Milner yellow card, really. That's the thing that worries me. Other than that, I'd like to see Elliott get some minutes just because I like the lad and I think he'd do well with tiring legs against them. Fabinho maybe if he wants to switch up Milner, but other than that, I'd like to see Keita get the full 90, so maybe Chamberlain perhaps for Elliott. We need Fabinho on, says Harvey. Look, it was a completely silly yellow card for Jimmy Milner because he gave the ball away originally and then ended up fouling to try win it back, which, you know, picked up the yellow. So yeah, it was just a bit of lax play from James Milner on that one. Minamino's another option, of course, from the bench. Chimicas got finished by Rashika. Did he? Because I don't remember Rashika putting the fucking ball in the net.
It's a great goal, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the imaginary time that Chimicas got ended by Rashika, because as far as I'm concerned, Rashika has done about as much in the game as I have with regards to scoring, which is full goal. So Yeah, I don't know what to say to you there, fella. Look, at half-time, ladies and gentlemen, last time I'm going to remind you of this, but we are being sponsored by Surfshark today. Surfshark is an app and or browser extension which allows you to browse the internet completely anonymously and unlock the world's largest Netflix libraries. It also helps you stay anonymous when you're out and about and stay secure from hackers, particularly in public places. Surfshark secures your data with industry-leading measures, with uncrackable encryption and the world's most secure VPN protocols. It's easy to install, runs with all your devices, and you can get 83% off and an extra 3 months by clicking the link below or using the code AnfieldAgenda at checkout. And it will save you guys asking us the question a lot of the times throughout the season. How do I watch this game, Craig? How do I watch that game, Craig? We're trying to help you out here, folks. Do you know what I'm saying? Want to get that Netflix library and want to look at, maybe you're an anime fan, want to look at some stuff from Japan. Maybe you're like me, you love the stand-up from the US. Surfshark's got you covered.
You're all about porn, aren't you?
Yeah, of course I'm on about that as well. I mean, Craig, you watching the AJ Usyk fight? I'm going to it, mate. Not just watching it, we're going to it. I turn 39.1 next month, and me and Connor are, we're celebrating the entire month long. We're going over to watch Lara against Warrington and Leeds at the start of September. We're going to be inside the Spurs Stadium for the AJ Usyk fight. So yeah, not only am I watching it, I'm lucky enough to be able to go. Didn't get any of those VIP tickets though. No Eddie Hearn love. Couldn't even let me buy them, but we did all right. We're happy with the seats we have. And I've got to say, we've been to Spurs Stadium before, and it is a cracking stadium. Far too good for the team on the pitch, but good that we got that goal, said Hood Samurai. In my opinion, we looked very even with Norwich. Even though Liverpool are winning, it seems a poor performance. Plus, it's Norwich. Now, I'll be the first one to say we haven't been at our brilliant best, but keep this in mind. Fans are back inside the ground. Norwich are back up in the Premier League. They have their home fans behind them. They're filled full of adrenaline. Playing Liverpool on the opening day of the season. So it isn't an easy fixture. Yes, we should win and get the job done. But look what happened to Arsenal at Brentford. So, I take nothing for granted on the opening day of the season. But we do have options on the bench that will... sorry, my TV's about to shut off 1 second. We do have options on the bench that we can use to switch things up if we need to. So I'm hoping we'll get the second and then put the game to bed. How's the front three looking? I think they've played pretty well, to be honest with you. Kyle Flano said we'd like to see Mo get a few goals. Yeah, we all would, particularly if you have him captained on FPL like I do. Fabinho off, Milner on. Or Fabinho on, Milner off, excuse me. I think that's the common sense change, that if we were to see a change, adding to the yellow card, yes, it would make sense. We're looking at the Jota goal again here now. Sky's on a replay. Milner with a lovely switch out to Trent right hand side. Trent's ball in. It's a touch from Salah. Whether he's trying to control it or not, it ends up at Jota's feet and he hits it first time and buries it. But I think they're trying to go back and look at it for the foul on Pookie and trying to see if it was a foul or not. I mean, they do love any type of shithousery, don't they, to try and screw us over and make us feel like, oh, look, they got lucky.
Nobody fucking cares, like...
The movement from Jota is sensational, though. Just to anticipate even where that ball might be going. It's fantastic because he completely leaves his man for dust. The anticipation of the touch, it's there and it's 1-0. You love to see it. Craig, who you got for the Disney kid versus Woodley? Honestly, I hope every time that fool takes to a boxing ring, I hope he gets knocked out. But until he actually fights a boxer, I don't take anything that he's doing. Now, there's two ways to look at this. I don't begrudge Jake Paul the money he's making, because rather than fighting nobodies and doing small hall shows that a lot of fighters have to do. He's cleverly used the social media following to make himself a few quid as he's coming up in the boxing game. But if he wants any real respect, he needs to start fighting some fighters. Now, I'd be interested. Tommy Fury's on his undercard. If that fight is to take place, genuinely would be intriguing. But Woodley's coming off the back of retiring from the UFC in 3 losses, so I won't be watching it. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't think Jake Paul will be putting himself in against anyone that he genuinely thinks he will lose to, because it would, especially if it's not a boxer, it would really damage his boxing credentials, shall we say. But he's getting better. I'm not a hater. I will say that of the two brothers, I think Jake Paul's the better boxer.
Just the worst human being.
Oh, just an absolute stain on society. But
not that Logan filmed a dead body and Jake Paul's still the worst one.
Are you an NFL fan as well? A new convert, Muji, only in the last 18 months or so. So yeah, I'm a newbie when it comes to NFL. But yeah, Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers. I would like to see some minutes for Elliott. Yep, so would I. And again, please do keep hitting that subscribe button, folk. Drop a like on the video. Don't forget, super chats are open, memberships are open, super stickers, all that stuff as well. And yeah, we've got a big 45 minutes ahead in the second half. Post-match show coming up as well. Then Jack Gill will be live with his post-match reaction show. Loads of stuff still to go here on Anfield Agenda. Nate Diaz versus Deji is a done deal according to reports. That genuinely worries me more than banter. That genuinely worries me, because Nate Diaz is one tough son of a bitch, as we well know. That worries me. I won't lie. I don't like to. Anyone that steps inside a boxing ring deserves a massive credit. I'm not here to slag off Deji, but I wouldn't advise him to take it. That's just my 2 cents on it. Send this again. Love the chat, said Carl. Thank you for the super chat, mate. Always appreciate it. I'm trying to be sympathetic here, because I think when his own former coach in Vidal Riley spoke about Deji, I think there was questions about maybe fully dedicating himself to what he does. Now, far be it from me, an overweight, bald Irish idiot, to, slag off anybody or downplay anyone that steps into the ring. But, no, it can't be true. I refuse to believe it's true. Mick Wall said, Craig, super chats. I don't think I've missed any of them, Mick. I think I've gone through them all, mate. I mean, I just read out Carl's one. The O goals once more come on the Reds. Yep, and I do have him in my FPL team, so I am gloating a little bit. Do I think McGregor will be back? I do, but see, what I feel really sad about is, so for our 2 biggest combat sporting stars, shall we say, and Conor McGregor and Katie Taylor, I feel really sad that we may not get an event in the likes of Croke Park or Lansdowne Road where both of these amazing athletes that have represented our country extremely well and raised the Irish profile around the world don't get that chance to have that night. And I would love it to be the case. I would love it to be a special event that involves some Irish music, obviously a boxing ring, and then a UFC cage, but I don't think it'll ever happen, and it really does sadden me, because particularly for Katie, because Katie Taylor is, in my eyes, without a doubt, the greatest boxing talent this country's ever produced, and I'd love her to get that huge show, that huge stadium sellout show. I won't be outdone by Carl, says Liz Golden. Thank you, Liz. What about Mick Conlon? Yeah, Mick Conlon is destined for great stuff as well, and I was raging that I couldn't get up to Belfast for his fight recently. he's a talent, isn't he? His brother Jamie was always involved in great fights as well. But yeah, Mick Conlan, you know, he holds the interim belt now. He will fight for a world title. I think he will win a world title. And yeah, another great Irish talent. And you know, for a small island, we've produced an awful lot of great boxers. Just followed you, Craig. Thank you very much, Kieran. I might even be doing a little bit of boxing content on Craig's Station this season. I will be interviewing Gary Spike O'Sullivan. Myself and Conor are going down to Cork on the 25th of August to interview Spike. I'm trying to arrange a few more boxing interviews as well, as I try to just look, I won't even lie about it. They're my two favourite sports in the world, football and boxing. And if I can find a way to make both of them part of the content that I do, I couldn't be happier. So sorry, Lee Chappie said, Craig, I thought you was on that football. The title said with Craig. I was on earlier on. I was doing the earlier game, but no, for this one, I'm solo on my own channel. I never do a Liverpool game, not on here, buddy. Connor's put in a link there. If anybody wants to directly click that link to get that 83% off and 3 months extra free on Surfshark, that link will bring you straight to it. Get Mick Conlan on it as well. Yeah, be a cracking show, wouldn't it? As you said, Mick Conlan, you know, Katie Taylor, Conor McGregor. And there's so many others I could talk about as well. I mean, Gary Spike O'Sullivan, get him on the show. And some up-and-coming young Irish fighters as well. John Joe Carroll. I mean, I could go on. I'd love it. I'd pay any amount to be ringside. Literally. It would, yeah. I'm so sad that it won't happen. Good luck with the channel. So glad it's worked out for you because you and Connor have worked so hard. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, it's been a mad almost... Well, what are we now? 3.5 years? Just over 3.5 years at it. And yeah, it's been... I won't lie, it's been one of the most pleasurable experiences of my life. I've had great moments and low moments, but moments I'd never change because I've got to share them with loads of amazing people. I'm an Irishman from Laois living in Greece, and I would fly back to see Katie Taylor fight. Yeah, and I'm the same dude. I mean, I'm gone over to Leeds. It is for Warrington Lara, but big part of our decision to go over was because we want to watch Katie and we want to cheer Katie on. So, and Katie Taylor actually, not surprisingly, is a huge Leeds United fan. So Warrington will have his massive Leeds fans behind him at Headingley, as you'd expect. But Katie Taylor will be delighted to fight there as well in the city of Leeds because she's a Leeds United fan. Hey buddy, thank you Brad. Hope you and Connor are well. You and Eddie Hall would be a good interview ahead of a fight with Thor up the Reds. Khabib is no god, but he would kill Jake Paul. Yes, of course. Harold, you're a Norwich fan. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here, buddy. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are just about to start the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Katie Taylor's is just a superstar. She is. Honestly, and you know, funny thing, she used to play international football for Ireland as well before she had to solely dedicate herself to boxing. She's just one of those people that is just a natural athlete, a natural talent, an amazing ambassador for our country, and yeah, we all love her dearly. She is the Queen of Ireland without a shadow of a doubt. And what a tremendous role model to kids of all ages coming up as well on how to dedicate yourself and never take no for an answer. She's just brilliant. Right, we're about to get underway. Second half is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Matip goes just a decent thing, goes long out left hand side, looking for Sadio. Ball goes out, it'll be a Norwich City throw in. She defo did lose that last fight though. No, she didn't. Not against Natasha Jonas, not that fight, no. Delphine Parsoon, I will say she lost. The first fight with Delphine Parsoon. Or the fight in New York, I should say. But not Natasha Jonas. She clearly beat Natasha Jonas. But I will admit, I do think she should have a loss on her record. I'm open about that. Absolutely love the show, said Peter Morgan. Thank you, dude. Love having you with us. Chamberlain in possession, centre of the park, goes back to Matip. Matip takes a few touches. Out to Chamberlain. Ball down the line. Salah has it taken off him. Norwich try and work the ball out right hand side. Come on, boys. Come on. Norwich still doing well. Well done, Chimikas. Puts it out though, I think, for a Norwich corner. Football Syndicate said, hey Craig, as always great watch along, mate. Watch a Liverpool match while watching your stream. Now that's a Saturday well spent. Thank you, dude. Very kind of you indeed. Appreciate the super chat. You're very kind. Rashik is down there. I think it's a Norwich corner anyway. Billy Gilmore comes across to take it. And yes, Brian, he did really wrestle a bear. It is true. I've seen the video. If you're talking about... oh, well done, Ali. If you're talking about Khabib, yes, when he was younger. The video's widely available to see. Now, it was a baby bear, obviously. But yes, he did. And it is out there. Unlike me, who just has to wrestle a snake. You know what I mean? How has Van Dijk been? Imperious, as always. Craig, Jake Paul said he would knock out Khabib. Thoughts? He better pray that the day doesn't happen that Khabib signs the contract, are my thoughts. Because we know Khabib's a wrestler, but don't forget, he dropped McGregor, who is a striker. Carl with a 44.99 super chat. Wow. Thank you so much, Carl. So generous, dude. Lots of love to you as well. And look, if that doesn't deserve a little bit of Newlawn, then I don't know what does. Where is he? Get him out there. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Thank you so much. And Newlawn's going to still dance while we're on the attack. Ball across. Oh, lucky. Lucky. Sadio tried to just steer it in at the far post, but Aaron's got in the way and cleared it. But again, good build-up play from the Reds. Trent right-hand side. Early ball across. You could see what he was trying to do, but he just couldn't squeeze it in. Go on, VVD. The Reds back in possession. And again, thank you so much to everybody today for the super chats, super stickers, those of you that became members, those of you that subscribed, commented, viewed. It really means a lot to us that you're here with us. Over 2,000 people again in the live chat, so thank you so much. But please do keep hitting the subscribe button. We want to grow the Anfield Agenda family as much as we can. Matip. Chamberlain. Come on, boys. Allison. Out to Big Verge. I don't like going into the last 20 minutes of any game with a 1-0 lead. I think maybe we're a bit scarred from last year. Trent. To Salah. Salah. Ball inside. Oh, Mane. Oh, unlucky. Good tackle. It was a good tackle on him.
Slow to get around.
Yeah, I think it was getting caught under a few feet. But again, we're starting to create those gaps and exploit them. Naby. I love the quickness of everything he does there. Chamberlain. Both sitting back a little bit deeper now. Creating that space, allowing the likes of Diogo Jota. Milner being a bit more further forward here. Look at that from Sadio. Slips it in looking for Mo. Unlucky. Sadio Mane. What a play. Beautiful. First time gets his head up and tries to play it in. Well done, Sadio. Come on, boys. Get the second. There's Big Verge coming up. Corner comes in. Cleared by Norwich again. Drops to Chamberlain. A bit of a sliced attempt.
Ouch.
Referee eventually gives the free out there. There was a collision between Joel Matip and a Norwich player, which Andre Mariner decides is a free out to Norwich. Mayo are getting, I'm going to change the word you've used to battered by Dublin. Craig could knock out Jake Paul. No, genuinely, I think I would be knocked out by Jake Paul. Because Jake Paul knows how to box. Like, you know, if it was a street fight, I'd back myself. But in a boxing ring, no, he's... Have you seen the fuckers who've trained him, like? You know what I mean? It's no joke. That's why this whole boxing thing is no joke. It's deadly serious, and yeah, it's you don't mess about. Is your dog awake yet? If we can see it, he came up on the last stream, Jake. You missed him. I brought him on screen on That's Football. He's out. He's upstairs or he's in the kitchen with the missus at the minute. Ha ha, he would KO you, lad. That's literally what I fucking said. Do you just have, like, some weird form of hearing or something there, Mr. Third gen clone? You mean need the fourth gen fucking clone your ears, mate? He KO you. In a street fight, I would knock his ass up and down the road and twice on a Sunday. Trust me. In a boxing ring, I wouldn't last 3 minutes. Jake Paul said his favourite Premier League player was Vinicius Jr. Who cares? He's a dope. Snidey! Has to be a yellow from Cantwell. You can see why he did it. I'm not going to go too harsh on the lad.
You just skinned 3 even before that. You missed him.
Jota absolutely leaving Norwich for dead there. Picks up the ball inside her own half. Keeps going. Goes past 1. Too easy. Goes past 2. Piece of piss. He's going, keeps going, and Cantwell eventually clips him and brings him down. He had no choice. He had to do it. It was one of them. If it was the other way around, I'd want the Liverpool player doing it. But an easy yellow card for Andre Mariner there. And again, unbelievable work from Diogo Jota. What a class act he is. You can't even spell cunt, you dumb fuck. Third gen clone, mate. You need to go back to Troll College, mate, because you really are a window licker of the highest order. It's okay, though, because Craig's College for Trolls is enrolling for its 2nd semester, and I might give you a full scholarship, mate, because you seem like, you know, you need it. You need the help in life. God bless you. I wish you well, fella. Right, free kick. Come on, the boys. Trent! Oh, I thought that was going in there for a sec. Pulled it just wide of the far post. Any chance of an Anfield Agenda tour? I mean, there's not much to tour, mate. It's my living room. So, and it's, again, it's on our Instagram. At Anfield Agenda on Instagram, you'll see it there. Don't forget to check out the Anfield Agenda TikTok account as well, which, what was it, Conor? You said we searched the hashtag Anfield Agenda on TikTok. There was over 21 million views of Anfield Agenda on TikTok, which is nuts, considering we only have like 30,000 followers or something. So yeah, check us out on TikTok as well. Instagram, Twitter, all the usual places. I like Craig is sexy. I like Craig is sexy as well, thank you. Bruno's a different class of player and I'm a Liverpool fan. Anyone saying he's overrated is brain dead. I feel like you're just trying to start an argument there that nobody's having, Ben. I mean, nobody's mentioned Bruno or slagged him off in the chat at all here. So I feel like there's just not an argument to be had there, mate. Well done, Milner. Van Dijk, who we opted against, like you seen Pookie was hanging around there. Again, lads are doing well. Chimika's back to Milner. Milner into the left channel. Ball inside. Beautiful play that again from Sadio. Chamberlain now. That's not a great ball, Chambo. It's not a great ball.
Yeah, Elliot on it.
Yeah, it was never a ball that Salah was going to be able to get on the end of. 10 minutes into the second half, still Liverpool lead by a goal to nil. Norwich have space on the right here. They get the ball out to Cantwell. Pookie points where he wants it. Again, Norwich still in possession. I'm just looking at the defensive line that Liverpool are holding here. Norwich all the way back on the halfway line now. But they're still in possession. They work it out left hand side. Go on, Simicus. Could have done a bit better. Won the header but gave it back to a Norwich player. I wonder how long before Kloppo does look to the bench. Here comes a cross from Norwich. Well done, Matip. Well defended. Yeah, I wonder, especially with it being the start of the season, if Klopp will look to the bench a little bit earlier. You know, one of the criticisms we've often had of Klopp, and there have been very few, is that he leaves the changes very late. Corner in. It's up in the air. Well done, headed away. Oh, ball breaks onto Norwich. Strike! Oh, I think Puka's going to keep this in. He did. Well done, Jimmy. Norwich still in possession though. Left side. Cross in. Ali's all day long. Old Devlin. I'm so sorry, mate. To read this super chat out is honestly hurtful because I feel for you. My mum died 2 weeks ago after a short illness. She was a lifelong Liverpool supporter. Travelled Europe to watch us. Please send love to her. I'm so sorry. Your mum's name was Irene. I don't know what to say to you, dude, except sincere condolences from all of us. I mean, yeah, lots of love from us, mate. I know what it's like to lose a mum. It ain't easy. So, yeah, condolences. Van Dijk clears that one away. All our thoughts are with you, mate, honestly. All of our community, every single one of us. Yeah, nothing but love, fella. Trent now. Ball out would be a Liverpool throw-in. And again, look, this is why I love our community and our chat so much. Because they care. They look out for each other. Bobby Firmino, by the way, is getting ready to come on now for the Reds, and Fabinho.
Who's coming off, do you reckon? Milner, probably.
I wonder if it'd be Milner and Chamberlain, and if Bobby might go into the attacking midfield role, or I don't know. It'll be interesting. And again, thank you to our chat for being just the class act that you are. Van Dijk spreads the ball out left hand side to Costas. He tries to go around the edge of Todd Cantwell. Cantwell does well and ends up winning a foul. Sorry, I was just looking because he was complaining, but I don't know what for. He got the foul, so I don't really know why he kept complaining. Right, here we go.
Jota coming off.
Diogo Jota coming off. So Milner looks like he's staying on by the looks of it. So Diogo Jota coming off to be replaced by Bobby Firmino. Diogo obviously got the opening goal of the season for the Reds today, so well done to him. Let's see if Bobby can continue his good end of pre-season form. So that's change number one. Change number two is Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain for Fabinho. Interesting. Interesting to see how we set up about this. Is this Klopp looking to hold, or are we going to see just Jimmy Milner letting a bit more on the front foot now? Bobby straight into that central role. Referee playing an advantage here as Norwich are in possession. Ball went forward to Pookie, who lost out, and it's back now. Allison switches the ball out left hand side. It's asking a lot of Jimmy Milner, but Milner keeps it in. Simicus, nice ball inside to Verge.
Send you the line up there.
Oh, you swapped it over, yeah, 1 sec. Salah back inside to Trent. Norwich managed to clear it. Right, let me just swap this. Thank you very much, Connor. There's the updated lineup on the screen there now. Fabinho. Out to Keita. Firmino. Back to Joe Matip. Back into Bobby. Go on, Bobby, go on. Norwich come away with the ball. Liverpool have it back though. Milner
don't be careful.
Yeah, and I was just thinking that with his leg he left in. Salah. But beautiful ball into Bobby. Bobby pulls it back. Mane goes out left. Simicus! Oh, unlucky. Krul got down and saved. Great build-up play. Cost us Simicus with a decent strike across goal. But Tim Krul got down and kept hold of it. Lovely build-up play there. Salah, Firmino, Mane out to Costa Simicus. Good true strike. Yeah, not more he could have really done. He went through the defender's legs. Fabinho now. You can already see an increase since Fabinho's come on, can't you? You see, it seems like we've been playing with more swagger. Lovely ball out. Trent! Oh, I tell you what. Sadio Mane is having a big impact on this game. He mightn't be on the score sheet, but he's been involved in a lot of great stuff. Look at that ball again there. Great vision out to Trent. Come on, boys. Let's just get the second and secure this. Ball down the line. Chimicus to Van Dijk. Van Dijk back to Ali. Ali puts his foot through it and launches it long. So you're always nervous at 1-0, folks, aren't you? Because, you know, a set piece or a mistake or a piece of brilliance can change the game. But we are creating and we are doing well. I wonder if Verge will get to 90. He has a bit of huffing and puffing there from him. You don't see that too often from Big Verge. But he is only human.
After all.
Norwich again doing well. Cantwell. Again, well done, Chimicus. I am very quickly starting to really enjoy watching him play. Yeah, I mean, how spoiled are we at left back now? When Robbo's back, like, yeah, they're going to just push each other on. Oh, we got away with that.
Realistically, he's starting for every team outside top 6 for you, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's going to push Robbo on, and the gaffer will know now that he can. Here we go, Firmino, inside to Sadio. Hit it, son, go on! Go on, Sadio! Falls to Salah. Back across! Bobby! Bobby! There's something that the cop wants you to know. He's the best in the world. He's Bobby Firmino. And number 9. Little bit of a lucky break, but he'll score every time. Go on. Again, Mane involved. Apologies for all the earphone users, but man's happy. Mane, shot, it was blocked, it came to Salah. Look at that by Mo. Look at that. Ooh, Mo. The vision, the lack of greed as well. Pulls it back to Firmino, who continues his pre-season's form. And you got to say, well done, Mohamed Salah. Bobby doing bit, well done. I mean, Salah could have set himself up for a shot there, but the greed that he's been accused of so many times was the furthest thing from his mind. And that was just a beautiful setup, and well done, Bobby Firmino. And that is 2-0 to the Reds, ladies and gentlemen. Gets in. Let me see those Si Senor emojis to all of our members in the chat. Lash them in. Celebrate a bit of Bobby magic. Bit of samba flair. I do love me a bit of Bobby. Favourite player, as you all know. Nobody really should be wearing headphones when I'm doing a watch along, because you know what's coming. Is it weird that I hear that, like, you know, that dance version of it in my head whenever I think of the Firmino song?
Like mariachi band?
Yeah. That's the version of it that I always hear in my head. Oh, Bobby. My Bobby. My Bobby!
Love to see it.
You do love to see it. Again, another assist for Salah. You know, he mightn't be getting the FPL goals, but he's helping us out with 2 assists. And Shimikas again back to Alisson. And again, I just want to highlight Sadio Mane's part in this performance today. Not being on the goal scoring or the goals sheet, but he's been doing bits. I've been very impressed with him. Thoughts on Paddy Murphy? I don't really have any, to be honest with you. I mean, I know who he is. I don't have anything against or for Paddy, but I don't either have many thoughts about him. I wish him well in life like everybody else. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Other than, come on the Reds. Do you know what I mean? We didn't get a woohoo from Connor. Yes! Woo! Hey! First one I've ever heard with enthusiasm. Sabrina! Give us a woo! Give us a woo! Woo! Even Doggo's giving a woo. There's woos everywhere. Arr! I know I wasn't impersonating my wife there. Them I'm walking. Them I'm walking.
You really don't help yourself sometimes.
I know. Salah, go on, Mo.
Ouch.
Would I do a duo with Paddy Murphy? I don't know. Never say never, but sometimes I think he's a bit too... I don't know what the word I'm trying to say is. I think he goes a bit OTT with banter sometimes, for my own taste. But, you know, like anyone else, I don't have hate. I wish him the best, and I wish anyone that makes content the best. Oh, Jesus, what was going on there?
Christ.
Simicus, strike! We got lucky. What? He puts his hands up, but what were you doing, mate? Fucking coffee morning there or something? What was going on? I just didn't spot it. That's way too, mate. You don't get away with that in the Premier League. Now, one Liverpool fan that I will be chatting with soon on Craig Station is Rory from Rory Stories. And that I'm very much looking forward to. Very inspirational man. And having 2 inspirational Irish legends together, I mean, what more could you want? Am I impersonating my children? I'm going to say this to you very fucking clearly, Tim. And I know from your second one, you're having a bit of fun, but don't bring my kids into anything unless it's in a nice way. I'm going to say it once, clearly. 1, I have a 17-year-old daughter who's the apple of my eye. 2, I have a 9-year-old autistic son. And that's the line where it's drawn. Now, I know from your second comment, dude, you weren't being that bad. I'm just saying that's the spot for me where, you know, things go a bit, I get a bit aggro. But I genuinely don't think you meant it that way. So, just, you know, just putting it out there, fella.
It's because you're so chilled about everything else as well, like that's where you get out.
Yeah, it's just, I'm known for being so relaxed and calm about everything. Definitely not a diva or anything like that. Simicas pulls it back. Sabrina, why was I called on for a woo when you have Connor in the room with you? That's my wife in the chat there, by the way. Because we wanted to see if you did sound like a Labrador again this time, like you did the last time you were outside the door, where your woo became more of a woof. That's why, Sabrina. Because we scored as well, and there was woos everywhere. Do I watch F1? I don't, but my little dude loves it. Anyway, look, we've got 19 minutes to go in the game. 2,500 people still in the chat. And loads of people still have a chance to hit that subscribe button as well, or become a member of the channel.
And sign up for Surfshark.
Of course, don't forget about Surfshark, ladies and gentlemen. Again, as I said to you guys earlier on, sign up with Surfshark with the link in the description today. Not only are you getting a world-renowned, world-class VPN service with top encryption, you're also getting it at 83% off and 3 months added as well by using our code Anfield Agenda, or by just clicking the link in the description. It works out, as Connor said, about €1 and what, 80 a month?
It was £1.50 in pounds basically. Yeah.
£1.50 a month it'll work out at, for you being able to access Netflix libraries from around the world. Bit of skullduggery for the elf up. I'm not saying that. But yes, again, we are being sponsored today and for some of the games through the season by Surfshark. So we hope to get off to a good start. And if you are going to look for a VPN service, look no further than Surfshark. Oh, go on, Mo, go on. Oh, just a little bit ahead of him. I so want Mo to get on the score sheet today. Him and Sadio have been brilliant. Again, look. Sadio. Look at that again from Sadio. He's just... I'm beaming with pride today. Particularly for Sadio, who by his own admission didn't have his best season last year, but he's been great today. Don't forget, by the way, we'll be asking you for your man of the match and stuff as well in our post-match show. Our match reaction show coming up straight after the game. Salah into the box. Yes! Go on, Mo! Mohamed Salah gets his goal. Left foot, buries it past Tim Krul. You can see what it means to him. There you go. Mohamed Salah makes it 3-0 to the Reds. Game, set, and match. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, doing his Salah thing. Salah, la, 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 la. 18 yards, bing, bing. Look at that. I know I'm ruining the songs and all, but I don't care. Sinead, that one's for you. Christine and Dave, Sinead sitting at home patiently waiting for a Salah goal. Young lady's a huge fan of Mo. One touch, left foot, bang, past Krul. Pick that out, son. Fantasy Premier League points galore. Tasty finish that. Beautiful, Mo. Yeah, look what it means to him. Go on, Mo. Better change the score just to add to the... just to put the exclamation point on the game. 15 to go still. Go on, Mo. What a man. Give the man a contract. Give him whatever he asks for. Look at him, you beautiful, magnificent man. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. What a man. Has there ever been a better value boy, really? Like, let's be honest.
No.
When we got him in from the deal we got from Roma, we were expecting him to do okay, but my God. Oh, here we go. Chance for Norwich.
There's no way.
Van Dijk's telling Rashika to get up. Andre Mariner's having none of it, but it will be looked at by VAR. Ball bounced. Trent, he was holding Trent's arm for a start. Nope, didn't touch him. Or did he? For starters, he was holding Trent's arm. Yeah, nothing. Referee says play on. Good. See, proper VAR done properly, quickly, no messing about. And for those that are going to moan, by the way, we were just as happy for it to move on quickly when we thought we had a shout for a penalty in the first half and it wasn't given. So it's not me being biased, I'm just genuinely glad to see these things moving on quickly. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for being with us. Loads of time still to go. Will we get a fourth? I'm hoping now that my pre-match prediction doesn't come through, Connor.
Hopefully not.
I went for a 3-1 win for the Reds before the game, and obviously now I hope that's entirely wrong. I mean, Mr. 6-0 Gill sitting at home going, go on lads, 3 more. Because Jack did go balls out and go for a 6-0. Norwich about to make a double change now. Talk about value, getting Messi for free ain't bad. Well, one, they didn't get him from free. They paid him a 25 million euro signing on fee. And two, he's on £1 million a week. So, you know, there is that. I love Messi. To me, he's the greatest player of our generation. He's my second of all time, but of my generation, greatest player. Ronaldo, obviously, second of our generation, but Maradona's my favourite ever. I just felt like it's such a meh move. Do you know what I mean? I mean, yeah. I'd be lying if I said that move hasn't tainted my love of Messi just a smidgen. Because it's just such a bleeding obvious move, isn't it? Jack loves a 6-0. He does. Puskas is a god. That's why I keep calling him Jack 6-0 Gill. Ball out left side. Go on, Chimicus. Go on, son. Tried the early cross. It was blocked. Still cost us. Back to James Milner. Now is the time to get Elliott on. Get Harvey on here. Give him a few good morale boosting minutes. Salah's even had his goal, so it doesn't matter who you bring off. Bring Mo off for the acclaim. Rest him up. Get Harvey on there. And maybe try and pick one. Maybe try and let Sadio grab one. VVD rolls it across to Matip. Matip flicks it out right hand side to Mo. Mo nods it down and lucky. It's intercepted by Norwich. Do you know, Norwich will always hold a special place in mine and Connor's hearts, and I'll explain why. So we were over in Orlando on a work trip, definitely a work trip, and we were looking to buy some MLS shirts. So we went into a store called the United World of Soccer, I think it was called. And I've bought a few shirts there over the years, but the day we went in there, Norwich happened to be playing Manchester City at the time. And it was the year we went on to win the Premier League. And we sat there and they had the game on in the store and we watched in amazement as Norwich battered City. And we both looked at each other and said, it might actually happen this year, you know. So I'll always have a soft spot for Norwich.
We also hit 20k against Norwich as well.
There you go. Van Dijk, back to Salah, unlucky Mo, over the top.
Was that header on target, mate?
No, it wasn't even a header. Craig, how far away do you think Arsenal are from being where they want to be? A new manager, 3 years of patience, and 4 or 5 decent signings, Joel, to be honest with you. And that's not me to knock Arteta. I just don't think, for what they need, the rebuild, that he's the right man. There's just no track record there to prove it other than him being Pep's number 2. And I think we can all say we look at Arsenal and we don't see a Pep Guardiola style of football. So obviously Arteta has his own ideas. So yeah, I think a long way is the answer, mate. Do I think Liverpool will win the Premier League this season? I certainly haven't got them as the winners of my prediction. I think my prediction I have us in 3rd. Norwich slipped the ball through. Matip done well. Well done, Joel. And ball goes out for a throw in. Look, it's hard to know till the window closes really, but my league table was City to win it, Chelsea second, and Liverpool to finish third. But I did have us winning the Champions League in my predictions. And you can watch them. My season's predictions are up. The video is up on the channel, so you can watch them. I go through everything from first manager to be sacked, Europa Conference League winners, Europa League winners, Premier League relegation, top 9, Golden Boot, all the usual stuff. It'll be funny to look back and see how wrong I was in a few months' time. Do I watch cricket? No. I love it. Sorry. No, I don't. I watched it a little bit when Ireland were in the World Cup a few years ago when it was in the Caribbean, because we did alright, but no. What's the point in watching it when every time we have a decent player, England nick them? In any sport. Kada, ball back! Unlucky. Unlucky, Nabby. What is your favourite moment as a Liverpool fan? Without a doubt, the 4-0 over Barcelona. Without a doubt. And, you know, bear in mind, I was in Istanbul, so it'd be very easy to say Istanbul, but being able to share that... Here he is! Here he is! It's Harvey time! Being able to share that moment with Liverpool fans from around the world.
Keita coming off, is it?
Yeah. Keita coming off to be replaced by Harvey Elliott. Good shift by Naby. Well done, Naby. Good minutes in the legs, fella. And 8 minutes plus injury time for Harvey Elliott to show us what he can do. Come on, Harvey, lad. That was just something special because, you know, we'd know Firmino that day. We'd know Salah that day. Robbo was gone off injured at half-time because of a snidey tackle from Suarez. And, you know, you're up against Lionel Messi and Felipe Coutinho coming back and Suarez. It was just something I'll never forget. Go on, Harvey. Go on, lad. Salah now. Go on, Harvey. Go on.
I'm airdropping you the lineup there.
I love it, yeah. I was just looking at it.
Or is it easier to email it?
I don't know, but we'll do it either way. It's all good. Oh, actually, if you're airdropping it, if I drag it, will it be the right file?
It should be.
Let's have a look.
I'm emailing it.
I don't think it is, you know.
Right, I'll email it.
I don't think it came through. I think it came through as a J or a regular, not a PNG file. So we'll just drop that in the bin.
It's worth a try.
Worth a try, yeah. We'll always mix these things up. Craig, who do you think's winning out of Eddie Hall versus Thor? Am I supposed to know who either of them are?
Eddie Hall, world's strongest man.
Yeah, I don't do. I mean, I watch boxing, mate. I'm not a fan of the world's strongest man. And
Don't say that, he'll come after you. I'm not a fan of him.
yeah, I'm not a fan of him, but I bet you I could outrun him. I know who he is because I seen True Geordie had interviewed him, didn't he?
Yeah.
And but my Jesus, actually, my dad used to make me watch it when I was younger because he was mad into that stuff as well. And it wasn't it Magnuson was one of the world's strongest men at the time.
I just know when he's breaking the world record, his eyes started to bleed because of so much pressure.
Jesus, that is like, yeah, again, just pure dedication to their craft and what they do. And again, there is the newer and improved starting 11. Thank you, Mr. Crosby.
Don't make you really jealous.
Yeah.
Jack mate's at Eddie Hearn's house for fight camp.
Well, I could have been at Eddie Hearn's house for fight camp if I paid £750 for a ticket.
He's posting hashtag ads, so he's being paid to be there.
Oh, Jack, mate, you're killing me, lad. Do you know what I mean? The things I could do for Eddie Hearn for boxing, actually knowing the sport. Oh, you're killing me, Jack, mate. I'm extremely jealous. I'm going to send him a fuck you message later on. In the kindest possible way. I'm going to send it to him now, actually, while we're live on stream. You dirty bastards. No, I'm very jealous of that, but very proud of him at the same time. Where is Jack, mate? In my DMs. When's the last time? Yeah, there we go. Hashtag ad as well. Well done, Ali. Clearing his lines.
Priorities. Blaze over the bar.
There's no E at the end of Hearn, is there?
Don't think so.
Tell Hearn I want to follow.
It's a mad save from Allison.
Great save from Allison. Little casual flick as well.
Good to see here, look.
What a keeper. 2027 Allison as well, Connor.
New and improved 6-year Allison.
Searching for the 10-11 third kit, where can I find it? If you want the real one, I don't know, but there will be a lot of sites where you could probably find a version of it, shall I say?
What's the 10-11 one?
I don't remember. Ali is amazing. It makes things look so simple as well. 87 minutes on the clock, folks. Again, a reminder, please do hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check out Surfshark as well. There is a link in the description. Or you can use our code Anfield Agenda, all one word, to get yourself 83% off and an additional 3 months free of one of the world leaders in the VPN service provider. Access the world's biggest Netflix libraries. You know, keep yourself safe and hidden securely when browsing the web, and lots of other benefits as well. It is all encrypted for your safety, and all information will be available on the site as well, but there is a link in the description to get the discount we spoke about.
Well, I actually have that third kit at home.
Which one is it?
It's the black and yellow one.
Oh, yeah. That kit just reminds me of Milan Jovanovic.
Or is this one? Is this so? It's the same as might be that one either.
Oh, yeah, that one's nice as well. That reminds me of Paul Konchesky. Oh, no, Stuart Downing. Now I really think about it. Stuart Downing of that kit. Ali is unreal. He is. We're so blessed to have him at the club. He makes everything look simple because of his positioning. Again, Norwich just pull one wide. Allison telling people to keep their heads. Norwich pushing to try and grab a late goal, but we are inside the last 2 minutes of normal time, folks. The Reds are on their way to the first 3 points of the season. But don't forget, don't be going anywhere. I will be live with a post-match show straight after the game. And then when I'm finished, Jack Gill will be live to give you his post-match reactions as well. We'll also be asking you for your man of the match and stuff like that in the post-match show. So don't be going anywhere. And please do keep hitting that subscribe button as well. Drop a like on the video. $2027 Allison, huh? What a man. He must feel so happy and comfortable and content with the city and with the club to sign on for 6 years. Like, it's just amazing. Yeah, Norwich over the bar.
It's fairly hefty commitment, like.
It is, it's brilliant. How long is Van Dijk? He is signed to 2025. So 4 more years of EVD. And how was he in the game? He's done well. And lasted the entire 90. Mohamed Salah has been given man of the match, and easy to understand why. 2 assists, a goal. I think Sadio Mane's had a great game as well. We'll go through more of it in the post-match show though, but Sky have given their man of the match to Mo. Here we go. Firmino, slipping through Mo. Tries to put it back for Sadio. Again, trying to be unselfish. Could have easily hit that himself, but he tried to help Sadio and pull it back for the assist. Norwich got in the way and it goes out for a throw-in. 2 minutes of additional time added on by the referee. We are into those 2 minutes now. No worries, dude. My pleasure. So I'll try and take the 2 minutes to take the throw, but it looks of it. Good start to the new season. Nice win away from home. Hopefully a clean sheet to go with it. And Verge getting the full 90. Lots of boxes ticked here today. Decent performance by Naby. Salah gets himself a goal. Jota a goal. Great performance from Sadio Mane. Harvey Elliott gets some minutes. Here we go. Salah again. That was just an overhit pass from Salah, but you can see he's trying to repay his mate Sadio and get him a goal. Krul launches it long. Van Dijk just decides he's putting the boot through it, putting the laces through this one, and goes all the way back to Krul. It has been a real great day, folks. Been a pleasure. I was on That Football earlier on for my first game of the season on there, but this was what it was building up to all day for me. Our first watch along of the season on Anfield Agenda. We hit 115,000 subscribers. We hope that number keeps growing, so please do stick with us throughout the season. We're only going to start bringing you more and more content. And yeah, loads of shows coming up. Post-match reaction show coming up straight after the game. Don't go anywhere. And yeah, hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video before you head off. And I love each and every one of you dearly, and I know Connor does as well. And we mean that sincerely. It means a lot to us that you're here. We know the choices you have. The referee has blown up. It is all over at Carrow Road. The Reds have defeated Norwich by 3-0. Perfect start to the campaign for Jurgen Klopp and the Reds. Yeah, job done. I am very, very happy with that one, ladies and gentlemen. United did their business earlier on. Chelsea did their business. We've gone out and done our business now. Over to City now to see what they do. Goal for Bobby Firmino, for Mohamed Salah and for Diogo Jota. And look, I will be back in about 5 minutes with a post-match reaction show. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you to our sponsor Surfshark. Don't forget the link in the description to get yourself that fantastic deal. And thank you to you guys for watching. Take care. Lots of love.